Hi, this is Jacci with Lifeonaire for the 12 days of Christmas. I got my jingle bells on. I am ready to talk to you about free and cheap ways to market. What I do know is I won't have time to get through all of these, but we are going to do a boot camp coming up. So number one is the best way that I have found almost all of our properties. The properties that we've made the most money, I have found just from word of mouth and networking with others. I'm going to go into that more in detail next year as we go through our boot camp, but that is number one for me. But start talking to other people about what it is that you do. Also, if you have business cards, if you don't, get them. But on the back of my business card, I have my referral fee right on there. It says, if you refer me to a house and I buy it, you get $1,000. When I'm networking with people, I hand them my card upside down so they can see that $1,000 right on there. Determine the best referral partners for you. So think of all the people that you can help while they're helping you. So attorneys, realtors, people who work in the healthcare field, home healthcare, somebody who might know that the family is moving mom out of her house into a home for assisted living or nursing care. Estate sale companies, insurance agents, financial planners, clean out companies, the people who deliver the dumpsters so that maybe all the siblings got together at mom's house to empty it out. They're getting ready to sell the house. But that guy calls you and says, hey, I just delivered a dumpster to this address. You do some due diligence. Maybe you buy that house. The mailman, the local lenders that could maybe work with you back and forth if somebody's falling into default, that you might be able to buy the house and save the bank the necessary foreclosure. Who's always out there? The delivery services, the mailman, the Uber Eats and Grubhub, those types of people are who you want to network with. Determine the best referral partners. Oh, I just said that one. And how you can give back. So the point is, how can you give back? So if somebody is sending you a referral, when you're working with those people and it's your lead, how can you send it back to those people? So if I buy a house and there's a bunch of stuff in it that needs to be sold, I can then refer it out to the estate sale company, just like they referred me the house when they went in to buy the items. So it works hand in hand. Bandit signs. Those are those little 18 by 24 signs that says we buy houses, cash as is. Those things still work. Get them out there. I have some secrets to how I like to do that. I share that in more detail at our boot camp. Driving for dollars. That's the D for D, right? Getting out there and just seeing what properties are out there that maybe look a little disheveled, maybe look like they need a little bit of work. I'm here in Wisconsin in the winter. So if I drive by a house 2 days after a snowstorm and they still haven't shoveled the sidewalks. Now the driveway doesn't matter, but the sidewalks, you get a fine. And so if they're on vacation, they would have someone take care of that. So I might just follow up on that house. Looking for the for sale by owners, looking for rent signs to see if that landlord might want to sell instead. Talked about estate sale companies, but sometimes people do the estate sales on their own. I like to follow up with those and just see if the house is also for sale. Wear your own gear. You should have hats, jackets, T-shirts, sweatshirts, whatever kind of, gear that you have that has your company name that says, we buy houses or whatever it is you do. Wear that around town. When people ask you about it, be very succinct. Know what you're going to say it in 30 seconds, and then ask them something about themselves instead of droning on. But see if you can create some type of a relationship where maybe you get a referral relationship with that person that sees your gear, or maybe they have something to sell you. And of course, when someone asks you what you do, don't tell them, hey, I'm a doctor, I'm a cashier, I'm a landscaper. I buy houses. That's what I do. And if you ever see anything that maybe looks like it needs some work, send me the address. If you see a for sale by owner sign in the front yard, write down the address and tell me the phone number that was on the sign. If I buy it, I'll pay you $1,000. If you know any tired landlords, if you know anybody who inherited a house, send it over. But hey, that's enough about me. What do you do? And just get that interest peaked, maybe get their card. If they ask you more about what you do, tell them now's not the time or the place. You don't want to hear all about it today, but I'd love to have coffee or lunch with you sometime. Let's set that up and then put it in your calendar and get back to them. And that you can do this year during the holiday parties and all the things you're doing as we come into the new year where you're seeing friends and family that you haven't seen in a while. And that's as fast as I can go through these. Happy 12 days of Christmas. We'll see you next year for our boot camp.